The best relic farming method in Warframe are still running the capture missions in the Void and doing the disruption mission in Apollo. For so many years, the 1-minute farming method in both Uko and Hepit gives you the Lith, Meso, and Neo at the fastest time possible. Simply use speed Warframes and farm the normal star chart of this mission. The same goes with Apollo. The disruption mission is the best when it comes to farming Axii relics, but the only problem is, it gets boring farming the same mission over and over again. There's a new best alternative right now, and it's farming defense missions. Defense missions are great since digital extremes cut down the waves from 5 to 3. Now, I have been updating all my farming builds, and this week I was so focused on the best alternative to relic farming. And based from my tests, defense missions and as well as interception are the best alternative options right now. Sadly though, I can't recommend Cini on Eris. Although the reward pool of this mission has great potential as Axii relics are guaranteed on the 3rd and 4th round of the mission, but still, I can't recommend it due to the fact that digital extremes fucked up the layout of the mission. Back then, it was a tight room, but right now, it would take more effort to keep all spot defended as they are far from each other. It's doable, but we are aiming for a chill farm here. Hence, defense mission with tight room is what we are looking for when it comes to the best farm spots for relics. Right off the bat, I started testing the newest defense mission in the game called Solstice Square. By the way, most of my tests are just in normal start chart levels as I'm aiming for the fastest farm as possible. The Steel Path version does only give bonus resource and steel essence, and cutting the time spent in farming is more important for me than getting more steel essence. Now, this is just based on my experience, but it would be harder to farm just relics on Solstice Square because its reward pool is also diluted with other rewards. In most cases, I get Endo and Riot parts in this mission. Also, Temple parts can be dropped after finishing 3 waves. Although the mission does drop Meso, Neo, and Axii relics, still, the drop rate wasn't good enough for me. I also tried Tyrannus in the Void. This defense mission is pretty unique and suited for relic farming as you get relics in rotation A, B, and C. The only reward other than relics is Aya, which you can also use in the Prime Resurgence to purchase relics. The only problem I have with this defense mission is that the drop is mostly Lith and Meso relics. By the way, if you want to know all the relic drops in all the defense missions I have included on this guide, then feel free to check it out in the video description below. And by the way, Tyrannus is a good spot for hunting Lith and Meso relics, but I'm after Axii relics too, so I needed to try and farm other defense missions. Moving on, Stefano in Uranus is great for farming Neo and Axii relics. You will get a chance to obtain Neo relics on rotation A, while rotation B and C has a chance to reward you with Axii relics. But here's the catch. Again, this defense mission reward pool is also diluted with other rewards. You will also get mods like Hornet Strike, Vitality, and other basic mods in this mission. If you are a new player, then it's really good, but if you are like me who just want relics, then I strongly recommend going somewhere else. And by the way, this is just my personal experience, but Stefano Defense is always giving me mods, which I already have a couple of stacks in my inventory. So far, the best farm I can recommend is the old but gold Hydron defense mission in Sedna. Now, Helene defense in Saturn works the same, and in fact, the reward pool drop rates are almost the same, but it only differs on the reward itself. What I mean by this is at Helene, you will only get Meso and Neo relics, while in Hydron Sedna, you will get Neo and Axii relics, and so far, I have good RNG drops for Axii relics in this defense mission. For those new players, I would like to point out that defense mission has an A, B, then C rotation. This means that both Wave 3 and Wave 6 will reward you with Rotation A rewards. Then, Wave 9 will give you Rotation B, and Wave 12 will give you Rotation C rewards. So basically, you stop after Wave 12 and repeat the mission to efficiently farm relics in defense mission. In this case, I'm really having a good luck farming relics at Wave 9 and 12 while doing Hydron defense mission. For me, this is the best alternative for farming relics, as it also drops Axii relics, and this mission can easily be farmed with a Carpet Bomber Oberon. Well, All defense missions are easy for Oberon right now, to be honest. This is because the Warframe's hallowed ground received a significant change that allows you to carpet bomb normal level enemies. Instead of a cone, hallowed ground can now cover a circular radius. And the best part is, the ability doesn't need line of sight and it ignores elevation hindrances. This only means that enemies above or below you can still be hit by hallowed ground, making it a great nuking ability, perfect for farming missions fast. Now let's talk about the build. For my Oberon Carpet Bomber build, I have high range with overextended and stretch. Then I added a lot of power strength so that Hallowed Eruption will have enough damage to kill normal star chart enemies in one nuke. I also added primed flow for obvious reason, and I have preparation so I can start nuking at the start of the mission with full energy. You can go with energy pads, but that's costly, and preparation is really great for any farming builds, in my opinion. Primed continuity is not necessary, by the way, as we will just be nuking enemies. But for this build, I have this primed mod because of the Bright Bonnet Subsume skill. Take note that Subsume skills are not necessary, but I'm just addicted with Bright Bonnet, as any build can get power strength and energy restore when you subsume this skill. Finally, Hallowed Eruption is probably the best in slot here, as we need this for the huge damage. Usually you cast Hallowed Ground, then press the ability button again, so the skill will deal decent damage. For the Arcane, I have Arcane Energize, but you can always go with Arcane Universal Fallout, and I think it would be better, as you are dealing radiation damage most of the time, hence activating the effect of Universal Fallout. And of course, I added more power strength with Molt Augmented. Now to finalize the build, I also have 5 red Tau-forged Archon shards for more power strength. Now, the rest of the video will showcase how easy is it to farm Hydron with this Carpet Bomber Oberon. Before leaving, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more Warframe content. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.